Well, hello, good morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another week of our never-ending vlog of our van conversion. I've been out here for about 2 hours this morning, pondering, thinking, considering what to do, and look at the mess I've made. This is my latest kind of trying to mock up the table leg, the bulkhead bit, and this is my table. So yeah, that's where I've got up to. I've got a controversial plan that I don't know if Cheryl's going to like. She's coming now.
Hello, hello, hello.
To discuss. I don't think she's going to like it.
What am I not going to like? What have you done?
I haven't done anything. I've had an idea.
Okay.
But it means changing quite a bit. Not quite a bit, just a little bit. And it's a waste of a load of work we've done, but let us explain. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Go on then. Hit me with it.
So we've made these two boxes, and I still think it's a good idea. The boxes are going to go here and here with the cushions on top, so that makes the bed. Normal living, we can move one of the boxes there so the table can still have 3 people sat at it, and one of the boxes to go at the front by the side door so we can sit and look out the world. There's loads of storage. Great, wonderful. However, last night, whilst we were trying to work out how to put this table leg in, I kind of figured, well, we worked out because of the way of the angles in the room and things, when this is up against here, there's actually, this is a scrap bit of wood I'm just using as the bulkhead, you can't move it because obviously it's going to rub on that, which doesn't help. So I was thinking of loads of different ways to get around that, and thinking we could take a bit out of here and move this out here and this, that and the other. And then I've probably had what's quite an obvious kind of idea to everybody, to you guys watching, which is let's just do away with the box. Well, one of the box, just have one. So this box can still be the seat, so it can go that way. It can still be the seat at the front, so we can look out on the world, and we can still use it for storage. And then we make the table.
Wow, that's such a fancy table. It's like Blue Peter.
Obviously, the table's going to be higher just because I've got the leg on the floor, so it's going to be whatever height we work out, about that height. Make the table so that we can then still, I can also build out this a little bit so there's enough gap for it to move and the magic table to do what it does. Seems really good. So then if you're sat here and you want to get up and move, you can move the table that way, and you can move the table that way, and you can move. That's the whole point of us wanting that, and not a fixed table. We definitely don't want a fixed table.
But how are we going to go to bed if we have that as a bed? Like, if we've only got one stool, how are we going to go to bed?
What do you mean, how are we going to go to bed?
Well, how are we going to make up a bed if we haven't got 2 bits that go across there?
Well, if you let me carry on explaining.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise there was a development to this.
So then what happens, the table then becomes the frame for the bed. So it goes across between the 2 seats. You've got your 4 cushions making up your bed. Still, so that cushion will come off of there and go onto there with the other cushion. Then during the day, if you don't want the table up, you can take the table out, put it away. During the day, if you do want the table up, you put the table up, and at night it just goes flat and job done.
He's going to go. Is that right? I will be honest. I know you loved how you made the corner, but it really did bother me.
Why the frickin' hell are you only telling me now?
No, it just bothered me they weren't the same shape.
Oh,
but we had to adapt and overcome because of the vent.
Spent 2 hours.
But you'd made them. I was laying flat on my back crying for months while you did it.
2 hours this morning trying to work this out, and about an hour and a half last night.
That's what we do though, we compromise.
We don't compromise, we cock it up and have to think of a, solution.
I was compromising about accepting the wonky box, but I think we'd be better off making it narrower, as narrow as we can deal with, because we've got the length. So I know we're like eating dinner, but let's get 2 plates out and see. We're more likely to put the table up just to have, they're in that top one I think, to have some food and play games really. It's not like we put out all serving dishes and banquet, is it? Oh, I think you could lose that. Oh, I can't decide.
Well, the good news is you don't have to decide right now, because today I've done nothing yet. I'm going to do this bulkhead. Now we know all we've got to worry about is the size of the table. That's a later down the line decision.
Maybe a slot in would be better.
A slot in would be better.
Can you get like a
van that's already done? Just go and use that?
Yeah, in February we're going to NEC and we're just going to put an order in on a really expensive one. What's that weird noise?
Don't know. There's a really, I don't know if you can hear it, there's a really weird alarm going off in the back. I think what it is somebody in a house somewhere near us has had an idea to go out to buy a van and convert it into a camper. So it's the alarm going, no, no, don't do it, don't do it. Come on, I need to get some work.
No, it's not. That's emergency services. That's
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. So it's been a bit of a long morning, but I've managed to get, at last, finally, this bit of the bulkhead wall sorted. We've learnt some lessons along the way with this bulkhead. We could have done it a lot differently and made life a lot easier for ourselves, but you live and you learn, and it's not the end of the world because it's still going to look good. So I'm now going to just mark along here, because I need to take a little bit off the edge of the seats each side, so we can obviously open the lids up. So just a little bit along there, a little bit along there, and then that'll go in, and it'll be for table leg. And then once that's done, it's another thing that needs painting. Cheryl, you're so far behind on your painting. This needs painting, this needs painting, this needs painting, this needs more paint because I only put one coat on it so far. This needs painting, this needs painting, this needs painting, this door needs painting, that door needs painting, and that bit of wood for that door needs painting as well. Come on, crack on with the painting. Oh, where is she now? She's gone shopping. Moving on. We've decided where we're going to put the table in terms of height. It's a little pencil mark there, which is the height. I need to get it in the middle, but that's how high the base is for the table leg. Let me show you this. So this is where this is going to go. Basically, there in the middle, that's the height of it. And yeah, that's going to be that. The problem I had is the bolts that came with the table leg are really good. They're brilliant. And obviously, depending on where you're going to fit it, they're going to work really nicely because they go through there. The back plate obviously goes through whatever bit of furniture you're securing it to. That goes through there, and then there's a bolt in a locking nut that comes with it to screw on. Great, brilliant, works great. Can't have an issue with that. Problem is, the stupid place we've decided to put it, it's too wide, it's too thick, so they're not long enough. Which is our fault, not the fault of the table leg supplier. So what I've done is I've brought these longer ones. They were I think 70mm long. These are 135mm long, so they're plenty to get through the bulkhead wall for the garage, come through the little gap we've got, to come through the ply front on the front. That makes sense. To go through this bit that will be on the back, and then to have enough of a gap for the table leg to come away from the wall, because I need to cover off legal hands this gap, so it needs to be further, because obviously this is going to be flush against the wall, well, a little bit sticking out because of the thing, but I need to have a gap there. I don't know if I've explained that very well. I haven't. I'll do it, I'll show you what I'm doing, and hopefully it'll make sense when it's done and in place. Okay, so I've put this little cross-section beamy bit in, provide a little bit of support for the bit of wood that's going to go on there, and then I've put these two bits in as well, because obviously this is where I've marked out on the other side for the plate to go for the table, so it's giving it lots of support, hopefully going to make that table nice and strong. So that bit's done. So now I need to drill those holes through and then drill the holes in for the template as well. I keep saying template, I mean the fascia bit, the bit of wood that's going to go here, the 6mm ply, and then we're nearly there. And there'll be another job partly finished, but not quite, but almost. There's plenty of them. Yay! 6 holes. Oh, and by the way, thanks again for the tea, Kerry. To be fair, Cheryl's on having a physio class, but you know, cheers, Kerry. Now I've got the big drill bit out to make the right size holes all the way through. If you don't succeed, hit it with a hammer.
Right, I'm back at it, doing a few little gentle jobs in Nessa. Feels good. I had a really good physio session this morning and I'm off the hard painkiller drugs now, so that is really good. Hopefully I'm back at work this week proper, so I'm hoping I don't have to go back on them at any point, but the movement and the physio definitely is better than painkillers. Anyway, so I've done a little bit of painting in the garage. I've done the back of this cupboard, and I've done the 2 side pieces, and I've started on the little bench that we're having, that like movable stool thing. I would like to get a coat of primer on that really, because I'm not working Thursday, which means I could come in and do some painting on that, but I know Steve is having a bit of a nightmare with this and getting long enough bolts and things, and I don't know if he's already mentioned it, but our bathroom toilet has decided to leak, like a really slow drippy leak, and we noticed this morning, and obviously we've got a house full of people and the tiles are lifting up in the bathroom off the floor. Yeah, so he has gone to get the plumbing parts for that. We need to leave the toilet off for a bit so the floor can dry. Thankfully it's not dirty water, it's the clean water inlet is been dripping, which is very annoying, but you know, life goes on, doesn't it? So I think I might come in here whilst he's not here and give these a cheeky sand and a coat of primer, because then that cupboard is nearly ready to go once all the bits are painted, which will make him happy to get a job finished, because I know he's getting a bit stressed about things not being finished.
So that's the base plate in. I'll call it the base plate. I don't know if that's what it's really called. It's in, all 6 bolts gone through. Took a little bit of jiggery pokery, a little bit of fruity language, but I managed to get them in. The annoying part that I have discovered, sadly, not the end of the world, is this what it looks like from the inside. So that's all done. Need to do a bit of hoovering now. But what I didn't realise, that these coach bolts I've got, I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but the edge of them, the rim, just impinges on the groove where the leg slides up and down, so it will go on, but it's really tight and really stiff and not going to be easy to get on and off. So I've tried Screwfix, Toolstation, B&Q and Wix's. None of them have the bolts the right length that I need to go in. So I found a company online that do them, so I've ordered them. Take a couple of 3 days to get here. So yeah, basically they're these with, it doesn't really matter, but it's got the Allen key and it's like countersunk. These are 70mm long, I need 110. Apparently they're not easy to get off the shelf, so a couple of days they'll come, but hopefully that's giving you an idea now of what it's going to look like with the leg on, etc. It's a little bit loose at the minute because it all needs tightening up, but that's going to be there. Two other things to tell you about today. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So the shower, before the winter I drained all of our water system down, everything. I drained the water tank, I drained the waste tank, I drained the sink, I drained the treatment boiler, I drained the shower, drained the shower hose and everything. I thought we were winter proof. How wrong could you be? I obviously messed up somewhere along the line and a little bit of water got trapped in the shower, in the mixer. And we noticed the other day, went out for a drive, that there was some water on the floor. So I've taken the shower mixer off, and if you can see, it's obviously frozen, cracked, split open, and is knackered. Very, very frustrating mistake to make, because I knew it would happen if it would freeze. I didn't drain it. Obviously didn't drain it properly, so that's annoying. Got to buy a new one of those. So that's come off. Bit dark in here at the moment. I can't put the light on because also the light's knackered. It's absolutely rubbish. So let me turn it on. It was, I mean, you can see now it just looks naff, and it did when we originally got it. You could put your finger on here and it would make it brighter and it would make it dimmer. Now it just does its own thing, doesn't want to work. It's rubbish, it's naff. You can't even turn it, or you can. Sometimes it goes on. It just doesn't look right, does it? It's very flickery. Don't like it, don't trust it. So that's now hanging down. And we're going to buy a new one of those as well. I know some people are going to be really, really happy about this. I'm probably going to try and start getting these spotlights up into the ceiling, into their proper position. Because they don't really irritate me, but I know a lot of you have commented to say, why are they there? They're so annoying, get them put properly. And you're right, they are annoying, so I'll get them done. What I've bought ages ago, I'm talking months ago, I bought the correct size hole saw to fit these spotlights in. And obviously I need to screw the hole. In here. I figured out that they go between basically 3, like the main one in the middle, but the hole will go through 3 of the roof supports. I am not going to just literally get my hole saw and drill through here, because I know what will happen. I'll ruin everything. I'll go for the electrics and trash it. So it's going to take a bit of time. I've got to plan it, mark it, get my measurements right. But I'm essentially going to take down the 3. I'm going to take down the 3 strips of ceiling of roof. With these 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take them into the garage. I'm going to reassemble them with the correct spacing, then drill the holes, then come back, put it in and clip these into place. That's the plan. Now, I may not film all of this. I may just film one of them. So you may see some more of that today. You may have to wait till the morning. When it's Monday tomorrow. I've got the day off work, so I'm going to crack on and do lots of van stuff. Hopefully, get some more bits done, because I want to get this van done. I really, really am getting towards the end of my tether with it now. I knew it was hard. Everyone told me it'd be hard. Everyone said it'd take longer than you thought, and they're absolutely right. It does. That 4-month break we had was really, we had to have it. We couldn't carry on. Cheryl has to get better, and that's the most important bit. But from a van build point of view, it's very frustrating because it feels like I've been doing this forever. it's the end of January now almost. It's February, May is kind of the anniversary of having it for a year. I'd never dreamed it would take this long to get it done. So yeah, just want to crack on. I know there's, yeah, I know, just gonna get it done. I'll stop talking, get on with some work.
Well, this looks fancy.
I think I'm probably overcomplicating it.
But after you've spent so long cutting all those pieces of wood and staining them, you don't want to get it wrong, do you?
No.
There's not that many to cut, is there? So
33mm divided by 2.
I can't do maths, so not back at work.
15.15. 15.1.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, tiny little curve out of there. Could probably got away without doing it, but look at that.
Well done.
Morning, new day. I'm off. It's Monday today. I've got the day off work, so I'm going to crack on with as much as I possibly can. Left you yesterday where I made a complete mistake. Brain didn't work. Shouldn't have started a job that late in the day. Should have just left it till fresh morning, fresh start. But you'd have seen in that last clip that I've drilled the first couple of holes for the spotlights to go in, ceiling light. So where are we? I've done the one that was going to go here and the one that was going to go there. But what I did, for some weird reason, I was convinced I had to go through 3 with a slight cut in each hole to fit the spotlight in that hole there. And then what that did, obviously, was cut this, the one in the middle, is cut into 3 strips. And there's nowhere to secure the end. So one end's got a screw in it, but it's not in that one. And then I thought, oh my God, I've got to do the rest of them. I've completely messed up. How have I managed to do that? What a nana. But what I knew, but I had forgotten for some stupid reason, is that I don't need to go through 3. It just fits in 2. So here's an example where I've just kind of mocked it up. two strips going across the ceiling. Cut out the hole. Obviously, the length of wood is still then intact, so it's not going to droop down. And the spotlight fits in nicely. I mean, that one's not quite centre. It was just a little experiment on some scrap bits, but that's the way I should have done it. The good news is I practiced on these shorter pieces first, so I've only really wasted one bit of wood that I need to do again rather than doing the long ones. And now I've discovered how to do it. Oh, good camera angle. Now I've discovered how to do it properly, so that's my mission today. Get all the spotlights in, working, countersunk and secured. That's first job. Then I'm going to do a bit more painting that Cheryl did yesterday. And then I'm going to have something done that big clean, because I've still left on the floor from yesterday all the sawdust and bits of rubbish and stuff that need tidying up. The garage is an absolute tip, as in the garage in the van and the garage in the house. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start off with this morning. Right, so progress is going well this morning. Ian is cracking on with the lights. Whoop, whoop. So we're getting there. I mean, he's a bit slow to be honest, but no. Almost there.
Got more to do.
Got more to do. I've got him a list of jobs. He'll be bored otherwise. So whilst he's doing that and I'm just being incompetent, I'm going to tidy up the back of the garage. And then we're going to fit, hopefully, I say we, Ian, going to fit the light that's going to go onto there to illuminate the garage to make it look even dirtier than it already is. So let's tidy up. Let's try and do this by a little bit of magic. So we're going to go from this to this. There you go. A tidy garage. We have lights in the ceiling in the right place. Fantastic. Thanks Ian for that. Very, very helpful. Would have probably took me all day to get all that sorted and put away on my own. I've probably done it wrong anyway. So we're in now. We've started making we've made a start on the LED lights that are going to go. Oh, they're a bit dodgy them. Yeah, start on the LED lights that are going to go underneath the cabinet here, and we were going to put this one in the garage, but it's probably not bright enough, so we'll probably get something else. But as per usual, one job creates a whole load of mess. So I tidied up the garage. Now I'm going to tidy up in here. That's a bit better. Van's a bit tidier now. Tidy workplace is a happy workplace. So we're going to end this week's vlog there. It's been a very busy weekend and a couple of days, isn't it? I feel like we've made some progress. But as usual, nothing is actually finished. There's lots and lots of jobs that are partially done, which is annoying, but we're getting there.
But there were lots of things that have been finished.
Well, the spotlights are in the ceiling. That has been finished. They're not moving now. The ceiling isn't finished. There's still some more to it to do. And the wall's not finished. The what's it called? The table leg's not in yet. The painting's not finished.
The shower's broken.
The shower's broken again.
Broken.
But the new parts arrived today to do that. So, yeah.
But you still need to fix the bathroom in the house first.
The bathroom in the house is priority tomorrow morning. But people don't care about that. They're here for a van build, not for problems with our leaking toilet.
And I survived my first day at work.
Oh, yeah, Cheryl went back to work today.
I survived.
Yeah, we haven't won the lottery yet, so we can't quit work.
Can't quit work yet.
So, yeah, thanks very much for watching. It's been an up and down week as ever. We'll catch up with you next week. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and ding the bell for notifications. It really helps our channel and all of that blurb. Thank you very much.
And if there's anything that you like the look of from our van build, most of our stuff has come from Amazon. So you can click the link in the description and find our Amazon store. And also that link will take you to all our social channels and anything else that you fancy to find out about us is on there.
Kerry's been making me the tea this week. To be really, really cheeky, if you'd like to buy us a coffee, you can do that as well.
And Kerry's mum in New Zealand is invested in making sure that Steve gets his cup of tea. So hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Thanks very much for watching. Yeah.
Yeah, done.
Done?
Cut.
Okay. Bye. See you next time.